Okay, welcome to Friday at Fredo's, and tonight we are making Aebleskivers. It's a Danish dessert. I'm using an Aebleskiver pan that I've been wanting to use, and it's kind of a coincidence. I think I'm psychic. Uh, it's a Danish dessert, kind of like donut holes, but much better. Pancake donut holes, and it's typically served in Advent, which starts on Sunday. So first thing we're going to do is I'll tell you the ingredients. We got 2 egg whites, 2 egg yolks, tablespoon and a half of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 4 tablespoons melted butter, 2 cups of flour, and 2 cups of buttermilk. It's a really like soupy batter. And then you do about 2 tablespoons in each of the holes. I also have a smaller one. These are a little bit smaller, not much, so I'm going to use a scoop. And then you can use a fork or a chopstick to flip them. So first thing to do, and this is going to make a lot of noise with I'm using my AirPods for the first time. I know I've worn them before, but they weren't doing anything. I don't know why I had them in, but I'm going to beat the egg whites to a thick point. What do you call that? Stiff peak. Um, and then everything else will go in the other bowl, mix it together, and then fold in the egg whites. And I'm going to start it, but then I'm going to stop this because it's going to be really loud. So egg whites, either glass or metal bowl. All right, and you're going to see, well, let's see if we can knock all this stuff down. See? You hear everything. All right, here we go. We want stiff peak. So I'm cheating. I don't want to use my own whisk. I'm going to use KitchenAid. It actually won't take that long. All right, I'm back. So you can see egg whites, stiff peaks, very stiff. So that's fine. All right, I'm going to do the flour first, just 2 cups all purpose. Buttermilk, which I made myself. 2 cups of whole milk and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice because the store, due to Thanksgiving, was ravaged. It was a mess. All right, sugar, tablespoon and a half. There's also about a quarter to a half a teaspoon of salt, baking powder, baking soda, and I'm going to mix that first. I'm going to use a whisk. There, just to kind of incorporate that. And I'm going to add the egg yolks and the melted butter. I made a kind of a mess. All right, get this all together. You don't want to overmix it because you don't want any clumps, but you don't want to we don't want to create any gluten and or thickness which you really can't because it's a very loose batter. All right, I've got the pan on. I'm just getting it heated up. All right, that looks good. Now I'm going to fold our stiff peak egg whites. I'm just going to put it all in there. All that wonderful air. I'm just going to fold it in very gently and try to move around the bowl. And I'll get a little bit closer. All right, like my new shirt just got delivered. We're Prime and I are on a first name basis here. We're getting to know all the drivers. But you gotta love one day, some same day. I got a lavalier that I'm gonna try when I make scones later. See if that's different than this new sound setup. All right. I don't want any of those big lumps. Just going to keep folding it, kind of pushing on a little bit of the clumps. All right. Just move that around. And I'm going to test the pan real quick. We don't want it too hot. I don't want to burn them. All right. So let's try one out. Just going to do one. Oh yeah, it's hot. In fact, I'm going to do one of these, making a mess. Like I said, they're almost like Danish donut holes. Now I can see, so you see I've got a little flipper. It's a little too hot, but I'm just flipping them all over. You can see this is quick. Just flipping, flipping, flipping. Now, I guess you would call it a true Dane would do it halfway and let it cook a little bit more, and then take the corner, do it a little bit more. But I do it all at once. I'm going to get rid of those little pieces. So, as you can see, and I have it on really low. I'm going to turn it down even lower because those cooked. I mean, that browned up and cooked really fast, and I don't want them burnt. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you got wild blackberry, all natural pancake syrup. It's not maple, and then some leftover cranberry sauce. So let's throw that over there, and I'm just going to use this little pick. And I can tell the center's not done. That's why the Danes do it a little bit, like a halfway and then a quarter. See that one side's a little bit hotter. So I'm going to move that. So this one, I'm going to say is done. That one too. Let those go for a second. And move that over there. I'm going to grab a little powdered sugar. Oh, it's not open. Oh, right, we don't need powdered sugar. Sticking that in there. Yep, it's coming out. It's coming out clean. So, just gonna grab these. You can see this pan does 6. All right, let's try it. I'm gonna let that go a little bit longer. All right, I'm gonna try one with cranberry sauce. And these are probably really hot still, so we'll just give it a second. And then the other one I'm going to try, I had to try it, wild blackberry from Tom's Mom's. So we'll see. Packed. Let me grab a fork. I'm going to cut into that. Yes, perfect. I'm going to show you. Looks very much like a pancake. I really should have powdered sugar on it, but I'm just going to put a little bit of syrup there. I'm going to cut this one open. Same, it's just perfect. All right, here we go. Aebleskiver's Danish. Gonna make them over Advent every Sunday till maybe I'll make them every Sunday until maybe I'll make them that Thursday night too before Christmas. Okay. Wow, that's good. Very much like a pancake, but sweeter, especially if you put some powdered sugar on it. I'm gonna have a little bit more of that wild berry jam or syrup. I'm gonna eat all these. Kelvin's taking a nap, so he might not get any. Of course, I got enough batter to make 100. You might see these at, I don't know, at like regional fairs, a lot of times you'll see them making them, and they've got like big square with all the little holes, and they're just flipping and flip, 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 flip. So you may have had these before, but they might have called them something different. Aebleskiver, Aebleskiver. Mm, my cranberry sauce is good. Um, so that's it. Aebleskiver. See, that's going to be really hot. Oh, I forgot to tell you, when you're doing it, just regular canola, just like I put like a teaspoon. They say a tablespoon, but that's way too much oil. So just a little bit. I always hold the top because otherwise you could have a huge mess. All right. See, I'm just, hey, oh, be careful, especially if there's any water or anything. I don't know where the water would have come from, but ice cream scoops are the bomb. All right. Put that there. I'm going to clean this up a little. The good thing is this is, stick resistant. What is that called? Non-stick. I can't think today. All right. Let these go for a minute. You can see bubbling up just like pancakes. My little pick. I'm sure that I'm going to do it how the Danes do it. See, that one could have, these aren't quite ready. They're really light. Oops, see, that one doesn't even want to move. Yeah, being a little overzealous. Plus, I turned the heat down so much. Yep. Let's turn that back up. But there you have it. And I'm going to flip these the rest of the way. Oh, I seriously, I'm going to be eating these all night. See, I just like doing them all at once, or doing the whole thing. You just gotta watch them so that you don't have any kind of batter in the center. There, that's it. Aebleskiver. The pans are really cheap on Amazon, or I think you can even get them on like Walmart and Target.com. I don't know if they carry them in the stores, but they definitely have them online. And then if I wanted even smaller ones. But yeah, you can, they don't have to be served warm. If you sprinkle these with powdered sugar and then, like a syrup or some kind of a jam, or like I did with the cranberry sauce. See, those ones aren't as pretty because I rushed it. Oh well. Anyways, thanks for joining. If you ever have any questions, just comment. I'm on Vimeo. We're on Facebook, where there's a Facebook page for the Angry Grape. They're posted on there. There's not many. We're getting better at this. So anyways, peace out and have a great weekend. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Bye.